Got no idea what this guy's doing. He's just pulled up here. Just followed me from another side. Hey buddy, how you doing? Dark night camping, out for another stealth camp tonight. I've been trying to do this camp for over 6 months now, and things have just cropped up to stop me from doing it. At one point I just thought, is fate trying to tell me something that I shouldn't be doing this camp? I was going to do it last night, and I was waiting at the bus stop, all set, all packed up, ready to go, and then the bus was cancelled, and this was at 8 o'clock. The reason I'm coming that late is because of all the dog walkers. I want to come as late as I possibly can and then walk in and set up. And the next bus was 9 o'clock, and the sun sets at about 9:35. So that gives me 35 minutes to do 4 miles, set up all my equipment in the light, and there's no way I was going to do it. So I just thought, right, I'll just pass it off as a bad idea, and then I'll just do it tomorrow. Fully laden up. Got lots of new equipment to try out tonight. I've got that thing in the top there, you can see the camouflage thing in the top of my pack. That's the Nightcat camouflaged hammock tent we're going to be trying out tonight. I'm going to be using my fire pit for the first time. I've had this ages, and I don't really do campfires on this channel, mainly because where I go, it's private woodland and you can't have campfires. So that's going to be a new thing tonight. Got some beer, we've got some Tiger beer and stuff because it was Father's Day yesterday. So we'll be giving a toast to all the fathers out there who are still with us and those that aren't. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. Sorry about the traffic everybody, but there's nothing I can do about it. We're next to a bypass. But these woods up here, this track going up here, that goes into the woods where I went that time. I'll leave a little thing on the screen now, a little snippet of it. That's where I went that time, and had that strange encounter with that guy that walked through my camp at about 10 o'clock at night. That's the guy that made me abandon that particular camp. Anyway, like I mentioned before about certain things stopping me from doing this camp. I was coming up to do it just after January. I think it was early February I was coming up to do it, and I was walking up here and there was police tape going across the path, and I just thought, oh, all right, and I just headed back and gave it up as a bad idea yet again. So there's definitely been some strange things going on around it. I don't know what happened. I don't know whether it was an assault or a murder, but I never heard anything about it in the news or anything like that. But I've got a friend that goes camping up here as well, like I do, and he said every time he goes in those woods he gets an eerie feeling about it. He doesn't like going up there, so it's creepy, and I understand why. But every time I go up there, or I camp up there, or I try to camp up there, I always feel like there's somebody watching me in those woods. And that's the woods where we have that homeless encampment that I found that time. So yeah, I'm going to be giving those woods up there a massive miss from now on. Won't be camping in there again. So I put the hat on, not because it's really sunny, it's just to keep the sweat out of my eyes. I'm absolutely sweating coming up this thing. It's like, whew. The pack is heavy, but I don't care, it's awesome. It's just awesome being out in all of this. It's amazing. I'm out camping again, and I just love it. I just love this. I do. It's worth all the shit you put your body through, everything. It's keeping you fit, You're getting out, you've been in it, does wonders for your mental health and that kind of thing. Especially when you've been cooped up in a factory, or you're in a work environment where you're just staring at 4 concrete walls all week. To come out into this, you know, it just gets rid of all that. It makes it all worthwhile. You've got to have something to look forward to when you're working, really. And this is what I look forward to. It's coming out, doing this, getting out in this, and just doing it. Was the plan to come and camp under this bridge here. So what's happened is, since the last time I was here, the brambles have completely taken over that area, and that's where I was going to set up camp, because here it's just rocks and holes and all kinds of stuff. I was hoping to get the hammer cut between those 2 trees at a stretch, but looking at it now, it's just too far apart. So I'm going to have to abandon. This one, not the camp or going home or anything, just the site. I'm going to have to go up and try and find somewhere else to camp tonight, because it's just not doable. It'd be okay if I just brought the. I suppose I could just do it with just the bivvy bag. I suppose at a stretch, so that is an option, but it doesn't look too good down there. Plus, what else I've seen as well is down in that corner down there, that is badger activity in that corner, and I don't particularly want to be in an area where badgers are going to be turning up and looking for food at night. One thing, I don't want to disturb them, and another thing, I don't want them attacking me in the night. So we'll put this one down as a bad idea. We're going to head back up into those woods, and we're going to find another camping spot for tonight. I've just moved completely out of that area. I got my chair out, I set it up, because what I was going to do, I thought, you know what, there's a little curve as it goes round in the bridge, the footbridge that goes down, and I was going to hang the hammock from one bar to the other where the curve is, so it would swing in the middle of the curve and camp there for the night. I thought, if nobody comes through, I'll put the hammock up and just camp here on top of the bridge, which would be an excellent stealth camp. Lo and behold, a guy comes up from the bridge. Luckily, I spotted him. I just started putting the chair away before he got to me, and I made it look like I was sorting something out in my backpack, like I've been hiking. I was sorting something out, but as he's walking across the bridge, he's got his phone out, and he was filming me as he was going across the bridge, which freaked me out a little bit. I didn't confront him or anything like that. I thought, you know what, he could be a landowner, just checking up on his land, because all these woods around here are private. They're all private woods. So, you know, with everything that's been going on around here lately, maybe they're doing patrols of the woods now. I don't know. But anyway, moving out of that area, moving a bit further down here, and now I'm just looking for a spot to put up the hammock. But the beauty of this tent is, obviously, is that I've got two options. I can either use it as a hammock or I can use it as a tent. So I don't need really to find somewhere, if there's no trees, to put a hammock up. All I've really got to do is find a spot that's, you know, semi-flat, and just put it up anywhere and get down it for night. Failing that, it'll just be me getting in the bivvy bag somewhere again and doing a tent-free stealth camp. So we've got plenty of options. I'm not going home or anything like that. It's not going to be a failure. We are going to be camping tonight. I just don't know where now, and we're losing the light, so I've got to come up with some solutions pretty quick. Right, so to carry on the story, I walked down from the campsite, which was around up here. That's where the original campsite was going to be. I was walking down the path that was going down this bit down here, and I decided to go for a plan B site because I couldn't find anywhere to camp along the edge where I was looking. And my friend, the day before, had sent me a map of the area, and these were the woods he suggested that are at the back of Chesterfield Trading Estate. He said, get in there somewhere and you'll be spot on. There's plenty of places to go and camp in there. So that's where I was heading. I went round there. I got to the entrance of that area, which was about here. I was about to go down the path, and a guy pulled up in a Range Rover and said, you can't go down there, mate. It's a private wood, private fish ponds. The fish ponds are here, these two here. They're the fish ponds, there and there. So, you know, me being, you know, stealth camper, if you get caught, you get told to move on. That's exactly what you do. You just move out of the area. So I proceeded down the road, which was about here, going back down the road this way, down here, towards the car park which was there. But the guy got in another car and he followed me the whole route back to that car park there, and this is where the story continues. Got no idea what this guy's doing. He's just pulled up here. Just followed me from another site that I've just been to, which is a bit weird.